warm good afternoon to everyone. So this is Manjit on the behalf of Hotel Management Institute of Parul. Again, we are just bringing up some amazing activities for you so that we can boost your knowledge and smartness toward our industry. So as you know, the main point for our industry is about the communication. So today we have our the great speaker, the Mr. Ashok Rival, for the same topic. Okay, so he have a great experience in communication. Look, the communication is the most important pillar to make a positive impact to our guest and to our hospitality industry. So we welcome sir, and we most thankful to that he just accept our proposal for our webinar. Sir, over to you, sir. Please, sir.
Thank you, Manjit. Thank you. Rather, it is a great pleasure to me to have a webinar with you people on this communication skills. And as you just told the people, you told about the importance of communication. No doubt that in the present era, present situation, communication plays a vital role. This is only the communication that makes the people live, that makes the people visible before the audience, right? If you do have effective communication, certainly the people would respect you. They are going to make you high in the sky, right? And especially if you are talking about the hospitality industry, so there is a huge demand of the good communicators. This is only the communication skills that makes this industry alive, that makes this industry wide and great range.
Sure,
So
sir.
what I mean that if you have a good communication skills and effective one, that makes you people great, and that opens the door for the world, you people. That makes you, always great, that yes, we want to become in this industry and we want to show the skills. Actually, we know very well that English in India, basically, it's a secondary language, right? And it's only a language. We can learn it. We can acquire these skills. Nobody is dexterous, means nobody is skilled. Just we are getting the skills. We are learning. And when we are learners, every day, every minute, every second, we must be the learner. And when we are learner, and when we are using these skills, every day we better. So we know very well that communication skills, and basically we know that communication means it's a two-way process, right? What I'm speaking and you are listening to me, that is the communication. So here, as I told, you are listening to me. So speaking and listening, that plays the vital role, right? And in our industry, we have seen what the people want. What do they demand? They demand, are we properly listened to? Are we properly cared for that? And moreover, see, when we talk to the people, we just judge the people in one way through the verbal and non-verbal communication. Now the question arises that what is the meaning of verbal and what is the meaning of non-verbal?
Sir, sorry to interrupt you, sir.
Fine.
There's a question, sir. You just use the word listening.
Ji.
So one of students just asked me, so what is the difference between this hearing and listening?
See, there is a great difference. These are actually two verbs. If I talk about the English language and as a verb, so there are two verbs, listen and hear, right? Hear means the random noise, random sounds that come across to our ear.
Sure, sir.
And that we hear.
Okay.
Right? With example, when we are going on a road or traveling something, so whatsoever the noises that come around that to our ears, that reaches to our ear, that is the hearing.
Yes, sir.
But when you listen something with intention, intently.
Yes, sir.
When you listen something with intention, like I'm speaking, you are listening. Our audience, they must be listening intently, right?
It
With focus.
The meaning. Yeah.
Yes. So this is the difference in listening. The same difference in watching and just seeing. See, just a common view. Watch intently. When we intently watch with interest. So listening someone with interest is the listening.
Yes, sir.
So this is the listening.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. Manjit, if we say that if speech is silver, listening is gold.
Okay.
There is a proverb.
Yes,
right?
Sir.
If speech is silver, then listening is gold. And especially in our industry, or especially in the world, in the present scenario, I must say that listening plays a main role.
Listening play main role. Yes, sir.
You can't handle your client until you listen to them properly,
Yes, sir.
right? And when that shows, when you are listening to them properly, definitely that makes you more reliable.
Yeah.
Means your client, when that come across to you and you listen him or her properly, so that makes that you are more reliable, and they show their faith towards you,
Yes, sir.
and this makes us more, honorable.
Yes, sir. So one of the Dalai Lama, sir, the legend person Dalai Lama, he just said
Hmm.
that we have two ears, not two mouths. So we have to listen more and speak after
That
listening that.
great, no doubt. He's a great philosopher. It's a great religious leader too,
Yes.
and we know very well that that's why we have 2 ears. That's why I said that
Yes, sir.
listening is gold.
Yes, sir.
If speaking is silver, that's why listening is gold.
Let's go.
So
Yes.
obviously we must be the good listener always, right? And second thing, as I told about the verbal and non-verbal communications. So
Yes.
verbal means what we speak, either by words, oral, that you may say, either by words or by oral, by words, or verbal means by writing too, by written, right? So the communication should be effective when you have the strong words, strong vocabulary too, and your way of speaking, your tonal quality. Suppose you do have good words, good content, and you don't have the tonal quality. Second, the language communication, what is that? It is a soft skill.
Soft,
I'm using here a word, that the soft skill,
soft skin.
right? And in our industry, there is a great requirement of this soft skill.
Yes, sir.
Most of the, you must have seen, most of the people, they are good speaker. They must speak good. They can communicate well. But do they have the soft skills? Do people know about the soft skills? Hardly. Because soft skills shows you that yes, I can be very polite. My tonal quality will be very polite, very good towards you.
Yes.
Suppose I'm using very harsh tone, kind of a rough tone.
Okay.
That is never acceptable. So speaking in a foreign language doesn't mean that you are going to be very hard. If I'm speaking English, doesn't mean that I'll be speaking very hard and rough language. Means I have to be very soft spoken with my tongue.
Okay, sir. Sorry to interrupt you. So one question is
Ji,
there.
ji,
So you
please,
just
please.
use the word communicating and the non-verbal and verbal when we are just talking the tone, the hard tone, soft skills and so. So one of our students just asked me about the question: is when we are communicating and we are using the rough language, is we are just displaying our attitude?
Yeah, obviously that is, if see, there are different kind of people and there are different kind of temperaments too. Some of the industries, some of the places, they have the different temperament, different way of tonal qualities, right? But when we are there, and especially we are learner, when we are working under some boss, so we are boss, we must not be in attitude.
Yes, sir.
Rather, the word, very good question that student must have asked.
Yes, sir.
Attitude, we all should have attitude, right? But the positive one,
Positive one.
right?
Yeah.
Positive one. Every
Yes.
coin has two sides,
Yes.
positive and negative. We must have, you have an attitude, I have an attitude, you have your own personality, I have my own personality, everybody has the personality,
Yes, sir.
right? But that attitude should be the positive one towards learning, towards our client, towards our spoken, towards our
Yes.
personality, towards our business, towards our life. So
Yes, sir.
positive attitude should be there, but the positive one.
So you just use the word boss, sir. I just remember a quote of boss, sir.
Hmm.
We never want to be boss in life because boss say go, but a leader say let's go. So there is a
Let's
huge
go.
difference between a leader and a boss. So I think the students want to be a leader in his or her life.
When, see, we must, student must be a learner. See, the when,
Yes.
until unless there is a word with you, student.
Yes, sir.
When you are a student, you are neither a boss nor a leader.
Yes, sir.
You are a student, right? But when we have left that word, so at that time, if we are leading someone, there should be the leader. When I was in my private sector, I was working a job under some institutions. So one of the lady was there, and she used to have kind of a rough language, rough communication skills and all. and oppressing others. If you want to be a good leader, you have to build up a team, a strong team, and you have to earn the faith of your team, right? You cannot oppress the people. आप अपनी टीम को oppress नहीं कर सकते. You just have to take them with you. The quotation same, just as you said, that
Yes.
leader always says let's do,
Yeah.
right? So means a good leader always say okay, let's do, we should come,
Yes.
and he has to take initiative. Only then that can be a good leader, and people will accept. Moreover, great thing is that people will accept him or her. So I told there that we want a leader, not a boss.
Yes.
And then who was the owner of the institution, he praised me a lot, and he said that you are rightly saying that obviously there must be a leader, not a boss.
Yes. Thank you,
Because
sir.
the main thing is that we have to get the results, and results will come when we have a good leader, not
Yes.
a boss.
Fine, sir. Okay, sir. One more question is there. So you have used the word non-verbal, verbal. So just student asked me about the oral. What is the difference between oral and verbal?
See, oral and verbal are the same. Actually, verbal is a wide range of oral and written.
Yeah. So
Verbal is a wide range.
Yeah.
First verbal, and under verbal there will be two portions: oral and written.
okay.
Oral means the word we are using with our mechanism, oral mechanism,
Yes, sir.
right? My tongue, my lungs, and my uvula, my trachea, my blade, my nasal cavity, soft cavities like that. So that will be oral. But when you are writing words, because the communication, these are the parts of communication. The first communication, then verbal, non-verbal. I'll come to that point. What are the verbal points? What are
Sure,
non-verbal?
sure, sir. Sure, sir.
So communication first, then verbal, non-verbal, and when we come towards verbal, under verbal, as you asked, oral or word, means in written,
Yes, sir.
right? So these are the things. In your verbal communication, there comes your tone, your clarity of speech, your volume, your speed, your quality of words, your content. So these are the things in the verbal. And if I talk for the non-verbal, so non-verbal, actually, I will quote the name you must have heard about the Charles Darwin.
Yes, sir.
Charles Darwin, he wrote a book in 1872, and he did the research on expressions of the emotions in mans and animals. So after reading that book, that expressions of emotions in man and animal, in 1872, he just started the research on it. And he came to know that before this speech, before this verbal, there was a communication that was non-verbal, right? Like animals too, they do also communicate.
Obviously.
They do have their own language. And we people, when we were in our ancient age, we used to communicate through body language,
Yes, sir.
through gestures, through emotions like that. So that is the non-verbal.
Okay.
Ji.
So the gestures help us, sir, when we are talking or communicating. I think to put the impression, the gesture will help the. Yes, sir.
Majid, it's a gesture, and it's really wonderful. Yeah, it's really wonderful. When we are talking, though I'm very soft, suppose I'm very soft, and my gestures, they show negativity.
Okay.
Like suppose I shake hand towards you, and I just my body language says that I don't want to shake hand with you.
Okay.
My facial expression say that I'm not happy to meet you, but words say very nice to meet you. So means your expressions, very nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Your expressions, right? Your eyes, your facial expressions, your body language, your gestures, that is the non-verbal. जो बोलते नहीं है, but that plays a main role.
Sure, sir.
Right? So in our, especially communication, that plays a vital role. What I have personally experienced, when you are talking to someone and you have a positive attitude, as now we were talking, you have positive non-verbal sense.
So true, sir.
Certainly you will be welcomed. Your facial expressions and your, as I told, your body language. When you talk to someone with your body language, So that talks much your words. Your see, as I used to tell in my videos too, in most of the lectures, like when you are sitting in on a chair and you are sitting in a comfortable way, like folding your hands like that or like that.
Yeah.
So that shows that you are the boss one, and you are not paying attention towards the speaker,
Speaker.
right? And suppose when you are sitting properly with a backbone straight posture, and when you are having the eye contact with the listener or speaker, so that shows that you do have a positive body language.
Okay, so the body parts, the body language and the body posture, the correct posture while like if the students are going for an interview. So what will be the right posture for that while just they are facing the HR or any interview?
Hmm.
What will be the right posture to talk
It's-
someone, like eye contact should be there, the fingers should be not the crumpling one, we should not use our beard and the fourth lot of the things are there.
See, Majid, it is the most burning issue, the burning question, I must say,
Okay.
because every day we are facing many interviews, right? Obviously when we are in the world now, we say there is a unemployment, but I say there is unemployment for unskilled people.
Unskilled people.
There are always lot of employment, lot of jobs, lot of vacancies, lot of opportunities for the skilled one.
Yes, sir.
If there isn't any job, that is only for the unskilled one thing.
Unskilled one. Okay.
Right? Second, for interviews, see, the interviewer, he or she, the panel, that judges with the first view, the way you open the door.
Okay.
The way you open the door, the way you ask to enter in the room. Like, suppose I say, may I come in, sir? So that shows that your tonal quality, that touching the particular local regional area, and you don't have the way to talk. You are going to be very hard and rough. Right? And when you are just with the body language, sir, may I come in? Means, sir, may I come in? Uske saath apne your body language, your head, your eyes, your facial expressions, that also became soft.
Okay.
So one thing. Second, never sit on the chair before asking them.
Before asking.
One thing. And third one, never sit direct on the chair. Let me show. See, actually, when you sit on a chair, so when you are going for interview, just drag the chair, hold the chair from this way, and just drag the little one, and then from the right side, then sit on that like this.
Yes, sir.
And when you are sitting, your hand should be like this. Means your hand on means different hands.
Yes, sir. Fine.
That must not be like this.
Okay.
That must not be when you are sitting. So that must not be like this. Your hands should be, with the folded hands, hand upon second hand.
Sure, sir. Sure.
This is the
nice, sir.
Because
lovely, sir.
Because most of the people, what do? They just go and ask, and they just direct sit on the chair. They never drag. So this is the way. And especially in hotel managements, you know very well that when we are in the industry, we are supposed to drag the chair for our visitors, isn't it?
Yes, sir. We just name these etiquettes as a hospitality etiquettes.
So these etiquettes, these manners, they again play the main role.
Yes. Over to you, sir. You can continue, sir.
Fine. And as I told, when especially we must have seen in the journal communication or in this, especially the hospitality industry, we have to be very, good hospitable. What is the meaning? Especially we must know what is the meaning of it. The meaning shows that you are the host, right? And when we are the host one, so we have to be very polite with the words, very polite with the body language, very polite with the postures, and main thing with your expressions.
Yes.
Right? When you are giving your expressions positively, when you maintain a distance when you are talking to individuals, that also plays a vital role. I have seen, whenever we visit some hotels or whenever we go there, whenever we go for seminars, and we find many of the people, they just maintain a distance while they maintain a distance while they talk or while we walk. I must have read somewhere that if we are talking or if we are walking with a senior,
Okay.
So we must be 1 or 2 steps lagging behind with the seniors.
Okay.
At least when we are going towards particular destination, suppose some yards, walking some yards. So at least we should have one step back with our seniors, with our bros. Never try to be foot to foot.
Yes,
That is
sir.
also one etiquette and manners, and that is also the part of your non-verbal communication.
Non-verbal.
As I told, it's a huge wide range of the communication. Communication never comes with the English or Hindi or any regional language.
Yes, sir.
This is not only with any particular area, particular language. It makes you with a wide range. It makes your the way how do you speak, how do you behave, moreover your etiquettes, your manners, right? That plays a
Yes,
main
sir.
role. And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go on.
and moreover, Majid, if we talk about the skills for everyday growth as our topic,
Okay.
I don't want. There are many things to talk, but I don't want to derailed from the topic.
Okay.
I want to make our audience fix with the topic so that we can discuss on the particular topic, and through that, if we do have some questions, so we can clarify that. So, if we talk about the skills for everyday growth, so what are they? What to work for that? So, as I told, first boost up your communication skills,
Okay.
and how to boost up communication, listening, and speaking.
Listening and speaking.
Every language has 4 skills.
Yes, sir.
Whether we are learning any language, that has 4 skills. LSRW.
Okay. Listening.
LSRW.
Yes, sir.
Listening, speaking, reading, and
Right.
writing.
Right. Yes, sir.
Writing, right?
Yes, sir.
And actually, if I talk with a practical tone, we know very well that, see, any infant baby,
Yeah.
in any infant, which language does he speak first? Or which language does he learn something?
I think observation.
First infant that listens only,
Okay.
isn't it?
Okay, fine.
And an infant, a baby of 1 day or 2 day or 6 day, can he communicate something? No.
Yes, sir.
He just listens,
Okay.
right? And whatsoever he listens, suppose you are staying at Gujarat, so the infant, they listen the Gujarati language, the regional language, they will speak. The tone will be in the same language.
Same.
We are here from Haryana. We have listened the Haryanvi tonal,
Yeah.
right? So our
Yes, sir.
verbal communication became in the Haryanvi first,
Yeah.
then Hindi, because this Hindi, this English, these are the acquired language. These are the skills we learned later on.
Okay.
But naturally, we got the same, the regional language.
Okay.
Right.
So the student just asked about the hesitation. While he is talking to the guest, he hesitate.
See, actually, that comes in your the main when you are hesitant. Just either you are new.
Okay.
Hesitation, when hesitation will come, either you are new, one thing, or if you are not new and still there is hesitation, so just learn about the area, do some work, groundwork. Because if we are talking about some guest, I'm talking to someone guest, I must have the knowledge about the culture and awareness. I must know about attention to the details. If a particular guest is coming to my hotel, and if he is from Gujarat, if he's from Haryana, if he's from Punjab, so I must have the knowledge, I must have worked about the ground level, that what are the likeness and dislikeness about that area.
Okay.
If I will start communication from their interest, from their point of view, obviously there won't be any hesitation. One thing. Second, we must practice. If you have hesitation in your communication, in your English or in any language, just do practice, right? You are the best one to whom we can talk. Talk in the mirror. Is it audible, Manjit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you are hesitant, just try to speak to yourself.
Yes, sir.
To whom we are hesitant? We are hesitant to other people, but we cannot be hesitant to one. Just our students, they must develop a habit of talking one, means they must try daily to speak before the mirror. Talk yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, means judge yourself that you are a guest, and then judge yourself you are a host.
You are host.
Ask a question to yourself and try to best answer to yourself. When you are practicing this, there won't be any hesitation. It's my guarantee.
Okay, nice, sir. Nice. So one of us said he don't hesitate. He can communicate, but he didn't hesitate. But he can't involve the guest.
That's why I said that first you must be multitasking.
Okay.
Especially in our industry, I did some research actually, as you just invited me. So just
Yes, sir.
very short span of time, I
Yes,
tried
sure,
to
sir.
do some research. So on that, I found that you are not able to involve with the guest, and that is the point of hesitation,
Okay.
right? Communication. I do agree. I got your point that our students, they are not hesitant in talking. They can, but they are hesitant in involving. So how to involve? How do I involve in you when I know something about you? When I know something about your interest, when I know something about your environment, one thing. So we
Yes,
have to
sir.
work on that. We have to know. So, and moreover, especially in this industry, we have to take the initiative. That plays the vital role. If you really
Sure, sir.
want a growth in your industry, if you really want a growth in your position, so you have to take initiative.
Okay.
Suppose our guest demanded something. He demanded water, and we
Okay.
just delivered the water. That's it. That is the end of the communication. But you took initiative and you wanted to involve yourself. Sir, may I bring you something more? Would you like to
Yeah.
take a coffee? We do have very good kind of coffee available here. We have special lemonade in our hotel here.
Yeah.
So what is that? That is initiative, that you are taking the initiative to start communication.
Yes, sir.
You are trying to be involved,
So it means
right?
we don't have to inform, we have to involve.
We have to involve.
Yeah.
We have to just focus what are the needs of the client, what are the needs of our guest, and just try to involve in that. But again, that involvement, that plays person to person a different role. We have to see, we have to judge the mood also, isn't it? Suppose a guest is not in a pleasant mood
Okay.
and we are trying to involve.
Yeah.
At the time, we must get a scolding too, we must get a rebuke too.
Yeah.
And we have to be, in that case, we have to be very polite,
Sure, sir.
isn't it? Especially in our communication, the duty that is given to us, that is, that is resilience, that we call RESILIENC. Resilience means be optimistic,
Okay.
be hopeful, be very polite. When you are very polite, when you are very optimistic, so things may change, but still you will be involved sooner or later.
Okay. Let's go. So there's a word reaction. When someone is talking to you, if I am talking to someone, if he or she is reacting to me, how to deal with that situation? He's not responding me. He's just reacting me. How to deal with those situations?
Again, I must say, Manjit, you are, a good interviewer. You are going to be the good researcher.
So I'm just focusing on the words. Sir. I
Yeah.
always focus on the words, sir. And I always learn about the words from you and some other faculties also. But look, my first step is taken from your side only, sir. Because you're my first teacher who just teach me about the communication skill.
My
Sir,
pleasure.
I just want to share a story with you. You always stand up me in the class and say, please read the chapter. Whatever the chapter is that, you just say, read the chapter. And I always do the mistake while just communicating, like while using the words, the pronunciation, and you always correct me that. At that time, I focus. Yeah, pronunciation, sir.
Pronunciation.
Yeah, pronunciation. You always correct me in that way. Yes,
It's
sir.
and see that again, Manjit, that was your good attitude, that your positive way of learning, that you always accepted the changes.
Yes, sir.
Like still now I'm a guest and you are the host. I'm not supposed to correct you right now.
But sir, you always be a teacher for me, sir. Whether my students are watching, it's okay, fine. But they know that the Ashok sir is the teacher for Manjit, sir.
So that's why, always whenever I talk to my seniors, my teachers, and whenever I do some mistakes, I do mistake. The man is the person who always commit mistakes.
Yes.
So we must be always learner. and that is the great positive attitude still I can see in you. It was, the years ago, I think about 7-8 years back when we were in the school, and after 7-8 years,
Yes, yeah. Yes, sir. 8 years, sir.
8 years. So
Yes, sir.
even after 8 years, when we are talking, I think first time,
Yes, sir.
just for this webinar, you came in contact. Though
Yes,
you were
sir.
following, as you told, you were following me on various platforms, but
Yes,
still
sir.
you are today also you are a good learner. And whatsoever I'm trying to communicate, whatsoever I'm trying to improve, and you are still accepting, you are adapting, and
Thank you, sir.
and that is the same thing. One more thing, that is adaptability.
Yes, sir.
Adaptability. Adaptability means always be ready to mold yourself. Be ready to change. This is the key to
Yeah.
success. I must say, for all my students, for all our
So
audience or our listeners.
we have to behave like a voter. That the voter, if we are putting the voter in any state, it will get unsafe. Yeah.
Sure,
Yes.
that's why. See, that tongue,
Yeah.
that is the most dangerous weapon. It can break all our 32 teeth.
Yes, sir.
This tongue, it can
Can
speak
break.
something. Huh.
Yes,
It
sir.
will speak something, and it will hide behind the teeth. And the reactions come from outside. They must break our teeth.
Yeah.
Tongue will be safe.
Yes,
So
sir.
in the same manner, as you said, like water, we have to be soft. We must not be, I always quoted one examples. जो जितना अच्छा, जिस पेड़ पे, जिस ब्रांच पे जितने ज्यादा फल होंगे, वो सबसे ज्यादा झुकेगा.
Yes.
हाँ, जो हार्ड है, जो स्ट्रेट है, वो टूट जाते हैं हवा के साथ. हाँ, इफ यू डू हैव सम क्वालिटी, यू विल बी पोलाइट. वही ब्रांच झुकेगी जिसके ऊपर फल ज्यादा होंगे. And moreover, as you raised one question about the reactions, लोग उन्हीं पे रिएक्ट करते हैं जिनमें कुछ क्वालिटीज होती है.
Okay.
हाँ, इफ सी, लोग प्रैक्टिकली लोग उसी ब्रांच पे पत्थर फेंकेंगे, उसी पेड़ पे पत्थर फेंकेंगे जहाँ पे फल होंगे. When there isn't any fruit, who will throw the stone? Why?
Yes, sir.
Why they must their energy.
Nice story, sir.
हाँ, तो
Yes.
ये रिएक्शंस हैं, जो क्लाइंट्स की रिएक्शंस हैं, गेस्ट की रिएक्शंस हैं, वी मस्ट टेक देम इन अ पॉजिटिव वे. वी मस्ट टेक देम एज दोज स्टोन्स. उन पत्थर की तरह लेना चाहिए कि ये हमसे कुछ फ्रूट निकलवाना चाहते हैं.
Yeah.
They are testing us. They are making us to understand something, that this is the need. This is also a part and parcel of this industry, and we have to be very polite. See,
Yeah.
situations never remain same. When
Yes,
we are
sir.
talking to some guest and that reacted,
Yeah.
though we are very polite, we are very gentle, we are very good at our body language, we are very good at body gestures with expressions, like everything is fine from our side, but the guest gave some kind of a negative reactions.
Okay.
That was his aura,
Okay.
that was his energy. Everybody has an energy. If you have the positive energy, you can engulf that negative,
Okay.
isn't it? If you have short energy, you cannot. You have to react. Then you will also react. So we have to wide our angles of energy, of positive energy, so that can engulf their negativity.
Okay.
That can engulf their reactions.
Definitely, sir.
I will quote one more example.
Yes, sir.
Suppose I throw some drops on a hot surface. Some drops.
Okay.
That hot surface will, evaporate them,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yes, sir.
If I pour a bucket of water
Yeah.
on that surface, that will make cool that surface.
Yes.
So was that the fault of the water or that surface? No, that was the fault of the water, because that was less in number,
Yeah.
less in amount. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. I'm getting the point, sir.
So I mean that if we do have more energy, more positive energy, that can control everybody's reactions.
Okay.
Whether the guest is whatsoever the reactions they are, whether they are full of negative energy, and if we are good at communication, we are good at positive response. So after one or two reactions, we must have seen he or she has to be polite towards us.
Okay, fine, sir. So it means our result will speak. If we are using the voter, like we have used the voter as a result, we don't have to just react for that. Our result will speak in future or after some time.
After some,
Definitely,
I must say, not after, in future. The just reaction you will see within one or two next meeting, even on the same day. Suppose the guest is staying with us for 2 or 3 days.
yeah.
So with the next meeting, he or she must be polite towards you.
Sure.
And
Sir.
if you are good at your body language, that must feel sorry to you. It's my guarantee.
Yeah.
If at the time there were the reactions, the negative reactions were there, and still you remained very calm, still you remained very polite, so that must feel sorry to you personally. It's my guarantee. It's my personal experience.
Yes. Sir. Yes, sir. Over to you, sir. Please.
Huh.
There is one more question, but it's not relevant for this topic, sir. Can you want to answer, sir?
Yeah, why not? If let them ask. If the question is asked, that must be a question. We must
Sure, sir.
respect his questions.
So the learning part, is there any relation between learning and earning in industry? Yeah, he just explained about the word also that there is no difference between the spelling. We are just adding L to the earning. We are getting learning. So how much is more reliable, sir?
It's great question, I must say, though you discarded the question saying this is not related to topic, but we are here just to quench the thirst.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, जो भी questions हैं, we must quench उनकी प्यास जो भी है questions related, we must answer that.
Sure,
So I mean to say, obviously there is a great match with the learning and earning. I'm here, you are here. I'm earning here, you are earning there. How and why? Because we have learned something. Our learnings were best. That's why you are in the Parul University.
Yes, sir.
My learnings were best. That's why I'm in High Court.
Yes, sir.
So there is a great patch up. There is a huge relation, best relation with learning and earning. The more you will learn, the more you will earn. This is the shortest answer of that question.
Nice one,
Right?
sir. He already here, sir. He just give a thumb up.
Great. The more you will learn, the more you will earn. So there is
Yes, sir.
no barriers for learning, and again I must say there is no barrier for earning. Always, sky is the limit for learning, and sky is the limit for your earnings. Just few minutes ago, I said that here, that there is unemployment for unskilled people. There is unemployment for unskilled people. So those who are unskilled, those who are unlearned, those who have not learned something, they don't have any earning. Right? So this
Yes,
is
sir.
a practical example. We see, like you are researching on food industry and all. So we have seen unskilled vendor. He sells that what we call butta.
Corn, sir. Corn.
That popcorn or corn.
Yeah.
That he sells that corn in simple that earthen stove and all while frying that all and selling in 5 to 10 rupees.
Yes, sir.
But one who is skilled, in the same way, he makes the popcorn and he sells with 250 rupees, the same content, same amount.
That's the skill one, sir. You're talking about the entrepreneur and the businessman. Yes, sir.
That's what.
Nice.
That is the
Yes.
that is the skill, and that is the learning. Who learned that yes, I can transform this cookies, this maize into this form also. I can make this popcorn, and I can earn more than that.
Yeah.
So that is the
Yes, sir.
skill. I have heard actually two engineers. I think they're MBA. They two students. Two friends. They did MBA, and they started a stall of this sugarcane juice in Rohtak.
Okay.
They were MBAs and they were earning a handsome package in a particular industry, particular company. But they quit that job and they came here. They started a shop of sugarcane juice, and I was amazed to know that they were providing 100 kind of flavors of sugarcane juice.
Okay.
100 flavors.
That's an amazing, sir.
In the same way, one who is unskilled, a kind of vendor, a a poor laborer, I must say, that hardly earns 2 to 300 in a day, while just crushing the simple sugarcane and providing the simple juice to the people, if the cost of 10 rupees or 15 rupees. But on the same way, those entrepreneurs, they are providing 100 rupee per glass
Yeah.
of the same juice, adding some flavors. So that is the part of I'm connecting this topic, this example, with learning and earning. Right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
And obviously one more thing.
For that, yes, sir. For that, the students just ask, initiative should be there, sir. As you use the word before, the word just before, initiative. We should be with the initiative person in our life.
If we are good at initiation, if we are taking the initiative, right?
Yeah.
These initiatives always make us to learn something. They always make us to learn new things.
Yes, sir.
And when you are taking initiative, see, we all must have heard about that KFC.
Okay.
Everybody knows about the title KFC.
Yes, sir.
The name of that person is Kentucky. KFC means
Fried chicken. Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
And this picture that we see of that old man in the with specs and all, he started this KFC at the age of 70.
70. Yeah.
Before this, he had been an advocate, he had been a banker, he had his own simple vending shops and all, he had all his own small shops, but wherever he went, he was just kicked out.
Yeah.
He started a small hotel that was burnt.
Okay.
He became an advocate, he couldn't sustain his job over there. He worked in a bank as a clerk, he was not continued over there.
Okay.
So, but did he stop there? No. Till age 70, he kept on taking initiative. Right? If he had stopped with 1, 2, 3 failures, he must have not made this billions industry, this $1 billion industry that we are using today, KFC.
Yes, sir.
So that was the result of initiative. He always tried new initiations. He always tried new initiative, and that's why he became the great one.
So it means age is just a number, sir.
Age is just a number, and failure are also just numbers.
If we are falling, we have to stand up. That matters, I think, sir.
How much we are falling, that doesn't matter. How much time we are standing up, that matters a lot.
Yes, sir.
You know, I will quote one story actually, Manjit. I just remembered it.
Yes,
one man trying to reach to the Everest.
Okay.
Right? And just he tried and he fell down from there.
Okay.
Next time again he started, he reached up to somewhat height, again he fell down. People kept on laughing. They said that this is not meant for you. Why are you just wasting your energy? Why are you just trying again and again? This is wastage of time, wastage of money, wastage of energy. He tried 10 to 15 times and he failed 10 to 15 times. Still people came and they said, are you gonna mad?
Okay.
Why are you just wasting your time? He said, he asked one question, that you people see that I'm falling from this Everest. But what I can see that I'm falling from somewhat greater height than that.
Greater height than that. Yes, sir.
Suppose first time I reached 100 meters only. Second time I reached 150. So it means that I'm on the right direction. Someday I will reach over there. Right?
Nice. So one more story is there, sir, from my side, but I learned from that, sir. So one faculty is there. He's a teacher. He's a teacher of the primary students, sir.
Fine.
So he just write a table of 2. Write a table of 2, and everyone know the table of 2. Every student know the table of 2.
Fine.
What the faculty did, what the teacher did, he make a mistake in a table at one time, and 9 times he made it correctly. But the students laugh. So what he just teach to the students, when I'm doing a mistake, you're laughing, but I have done the right things 9 times, you never appreciate that.
Appreciated. Fine. So that shows that we must appreciate also. That plays again the main role when we are appreciating someone, especially in our industry, especially when we are doing something new. when you're trying something. You know, most of the students, most of the people, they leave to learn communication just because of the people that what else they are going to say.
Okay.
Like in Hindi we say कि सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग,
Yeah.
right? So this is the thing that we must not think about the people. These are the same people, those today they must say something behind our back, and someday they will say that yes, he is the best one. He is the
Yes.
best one. We knew the people, those who say now that he cannot do anything else, the same people are going to appraise you. The same people are going to say something to you that yes, we knew very well. He was very laborious. He was workaholic, and he was going to be successful.
You already told you this, sir. Backbiting.
Backbiting.
Backbiting. If someone is doing backbiting, it means you have something that doesn't have he doesn't have that thing. That's why he's doing the backbiting.
That's why backbiting means that's why they are back to you.
That's why they are back. Yeah.
They are behind your back.
Nice
They
one,
don't,
sir.
they don't dare to come before you. If they
Lovely.
had the quality, they must have come face to face to you. They don't dare. That's why they are behind you, and that's why they are just biting from the back.
Yes. Sir.
And biting from the back is the work of some, I must not use the word, that is the work of some mean people, kind of dog, not the lions. Right?
Sure, sir.
The
Yes, sir.
lions, they just come forward.
They
face
just
to
come
face.
forward. And it's
So-
your guts also, sir. If we have guts, we can do that, sir. And look, sir, if we want to fill our dreams now, we should have guts, sir. Positive guts, positive attitude.
Definitely, that is your, hard work, I must say.
Yes.
Guts means your hard work, a sustainable, continuous persistence,
Yeah.
right?
Nice one.
Just be continue, be persistence. The story as I told about the Kentucky Fried Chicken, that if he had stopped, he must have died over there. And
Okay.
this world must not have got the taste of KFC.
So there is one more person, sir, who become legend just because of KFC.
Hmm.
Alibaba, sir. You know about Alibaba? He got refused, and he just got refused or dropped from the job of KFC. And now he has started the biggest online, sir, the biggest online retailer, sir. Now. Alibaba.
Ji-
And what
ji.
he told, yes, sir, please, over to you.
Continue.
What he told us, he is not good in technology, he is not good in communication, he is not good in knowledge, but he is good in how to manage the peoples, how to bring the smart peoples together, and how to work with that.
How to
He
work
just-
them. That is the quality of leadership,
Yes, sir.
right? And one more example I want to quote here, our Amitabh Bachchan.
Yes, sir.
Everybody must have heard this story. He went just to interview in a RJ, radio jockey.
Okay.
He went there once just to have a job in RJ, as an RJ, and they discarded him, saying that you have very rough and hard voice.
Okay.
Everybody knows that Amitabh Bachchan had a very rough, hard
Rough,
voice.
yeah. Yes, sir. The tone one. Yeah.
Like my tone is also not very common one. It is husky one.
Okay.
It is husky. It is not very sharp and common. But I made this quality. I made that, yes, if I have husk voice, I will make it brand.
Brand.
Right.
Okay.
So in the same way, Amitabh Bachchan, when he was discarded, he was not provided the job. That was the opportunity for him to become the hero. So I must say to all our audience that NO is never no. NO is always next opportunity.
Next opportunity. Yes, sir.
That is the
Yes, sir.
always next opportunity.
Yeah.
So never hesitant, never stop yourself. Be always progressive. Be always hardworking, and
Thank
certainly
you.
you are going to learn many more things.
Nice words, sir. Nice words, sir. So I just want to give a conclusion, and I will just also take your synopsis, sir. So what I learned, sir, as you use the word opportunity.
Fine.
If we will just go for the yesterday, there is no O alphabet in yesterday. If we will go for the today, spelling of today, there is an O alphabet. It means we have an opportunity. But sir, if we will go for the tomorrow, there are a lot of opportunities. We have to grab that. And if we are going for overmorrow, sir, a lot of O are there.
Fine. So there are many more opportunities.
many more opportunities. So it's all on us that how to grab that opportunity and how to take that opportunity. As the Steve Jobs one day said, an interviewer just asked a question, how you are so successful, how you are so great person.
Hmm.
So what Steve Jobs did is just hand over the blank checkbook to the interviewer.
Hmm.
Please fill the amount. He did fill the amount. Again he repeat, please fill the amount.
Hmm.
He didn't do that. What he say, you missed the opportunity. And what he say, I never missed the opportunity in my life.
Hmm. Great.
Please, sir, over to you, sir.
So Manjeet, I want to add one more thing. As you said that there isn't any opportunity in yesterday. There is one opportunity in today, and many in tomorrow and day after tomorrow, over tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
But I want to add one more thing with this. I want to just correct little bit
Yes,
that
sir.
there is a word that is known as procrastination.
Okay.
Procrastination. Procrastination means that when we postpone the things on tomorrow.
Hmm.
So that's why when you have the opportunity today, never wait for the next opportunity tomorrow. So never procrastinate. Though there must be these the many opportunities means better than this.
Yeah.
So never procrastinate. Just today, whatsoever the opportunities you do have, you just grab that.
Yes, sir. Definitely,
Use
sir.
them. Grab those opportunities for today, and just keep the next one. If next opportunity comes to you, use that for betterment.
Yes, sir.
Use that for further future.
It means the present is gift. Today is gift.
Today is gifted one,
Yeah,
and is the
present.
result. See, what we do today, that makes our future.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
So what we are in the present, work with that, work hard with that, and just wait. Don't wait actually. Just grab the opportunity for the future. Create the opportunity.
Create. Yeah, that's the final word, sir. I think, sir. We don't have to grab. I think we should create the opportunity. If you're not getting, we have to create the opportunity.
See, Manjit, the opportunities are always, there are various opportunities. The thing is that how much you are aggressive, how much initiative do you take to grab that, to create that. Most of the people, they don't know how to create the opportunity.
Okay.
And those who are the skilled one, they know well, and then they make that opportunity for them, and they use that. You must have
Definitely,
heard one message, one quotation actually, that
sir.
skilled people are those who make their own house with the stones what others have thrown towards them.
Okay.
Isn't it? If some people have thrown towards me some stones, I must build a wall
All
with
of
the
that. Yeah.
same stones just to protect me.
Okay. Or we can just so we can say also that we can just build a house and we will welcome him and he will just get a positive impact for that, sir.
Obviously, they will realize someday that yes, what we were throwing as a waste towards them, he must have used that in a proper way, in a practical. He made the best out of waste actually,
Sure,
right?
sir.
So in that
Okay.
sense,
So I'm concluding this, sir. As your words, your synopsis, I just concluding with one basic point or one basic quote, sir.
hmm,
Past is a history, future is a mystery,
hmm,
but today is a present. That's why it's a gift. That's why the meaning of present is gift. So we have to live today and we have to focus on today so that we can make our future bright and successful. And look, so for me, if we talk about successful, success is not a destination. If we are reaching any point, it doesn't mean we are successful. I think success is a journey. We have to travel that to our whole life. And how we are traveling that, it matters. Where we are living, it doesn't matter. How we are living, it matters. Over to you, sir. Last
Mangesh,
synopsis, sir.
in short, just I want to say that wherever do we staying, wherever do we are, so
Yes,
we
sir.
just keep on working hard for the better future.
Yes,
Just
sir.
just enjoy. Never say to the people that I'm in the present, I'm not getting anything else, I'm in a
Yeah.
health situation. Never say that. Feel positive, work hard, never stop yourself.
Sure, sir.
Three things that can make you the best in your career, the best in your future, and it is the very short in nutshell. I would say I won't take much time for this. That one thing, you have to be very soft in your tone. Soft. Second, you have to be very cool with your head.
Okay.
And third, you have to be very active in your legs.
Yes, sir.
Be active always in your legs. Just keep on walking. Keep on working for your work. Second, be very soft with your tone and be very cool. Whatsoever the situation that comes to you, be very cool headed, be very cool and calm. And certain, none can stop you to be the best in your life, to be the best in your career.
Thanks a lot, sir. It's a nice catch up, sir. It's a nice speech and nice point, sir. I learned a lot of the things, sir.
Thank you.
I learned a lot of the things, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, sir. And sir, we definitely look for more opportunities for you in our events in our industry, sir.
My
Please
pleasure.
welcome that.
My pleasure. Always welcomed. Whenever you feel always free, just to text me or mail me. And if the time available, I'll be always ready to be with you people. It's again very nice for me to have this webinar, and it's really wonderful to have eye to eye in contact with you people.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Have a nice day, sir. Have a great day, sir. Bye bye, sir.
Great. Okay, bye. God bless.
Okay, sir. Okay. Bye bye, sir. Okay, for these words, we are concluding our session. We are concluding our webinar. I hope you have learned a lot of the things and a lot of the examples shared by the Mr. Ashok Revar. He has a great experience in communication. That's why now he's a senior advocate in Haryana court. Okay, so we thank you to Ashok sir, and I always thank you to you all to participate in our events. Okay, have a nice day, guys.